All right, guys. So I decided to make a new forward catch or lock, blade lock for the MTN forged knife. And I figured I would go ahead and just show you guys what I'm doing, and then I'll give you all the measurements and everything. That way you can make your own and just swap it out without having to pull everything. This is... So stock piece is 0.245 inches wide, 0.292 inches tall. This circle, I went ahead and just centered everything up, but on the forward blade catch from the factory, move this up here, that is actually what it looks like. And the distance right in here from the edge of this hole to the top of the piece is 0.044. The circle here is 0.16, and then the distance from circle down to the bottom of the piece is 0.092. So overall, let's send this all back up. But anyway, also thickness. Thickness of the factory piece is 0.048 inches thick. Since I'm going to be cutting this out of an HDPE, which is a high density polyethylene plastic, it is extremely strong, very durable. My thinking on this is that the blade will be able to cut through that plastic, and I won't have to worry about the blade being dulled. I can't find a way even to machine a new piece, or even machine the existing piece without something riding the blade on every deployment and every retraction. And I don't like it. It's too much thought process. I think that's going to have to go into it to be a permanent fix. So I'm going to try this HDPE, and hopefully this fixes it. I think it's going to work. So anyway, this is the piece. Go over to a preview here, and that's what it will look like. All right. Voila. So let's cut it out and install it in the knife and see how it works. I'm actually really excited about this. And actually, you know what? Now that I'm just now thinking about this, nah, we'll leave it. If I end up needing, what I'm thinking is that this circle may actually need to be moved forward so that way it doesn't bend that small piece. But it's so daggone small and that spring is so big, I'm not worried about it. We're just going to go ahead and cut it. All right, so here is the two pieces. I've already got the spring
pushed on to the HDPE. But side by side, they are a perfect match. Like I said, I moved the hole for the spring to the center on mine. I can always go back and switch it. So far, so good. Drop the blade in. So, and the good thing about that plastic is, even though it rides, you don't need to worry about it dulling the blade up. Eventually it'll create a perfect slot all the way through it. So I'll put this back together and then cycle it a couple times and see if it works, and I'll leave it in here. We'll go from there. All right, so we've got the knife back together. Put in this last screw. And here is the old metal forward catch. I would call that pretty good.